All right. I have just asked a question and nobody answered. I just asked a question and nobody answered a while ago. Shani, I did the assignment from last week's class.
I'm gonna say that you call on me. Sir, I attempt it as yes, I did. I did
I,
something.
I did. All right. So I just wanted to quickly take the answers. So we can quickly go through those questions that you got using the substitution method. So we can move into something new for this evening's class. All right. Um, my YouTube friends, if you're there, sorry for the late start. I don't know if you're there. Um, as the time goes, we have to start, pushing and working, but more harder now because friends, if you're there, time is of essence, and we have to keep it going. Keep it going. All right, so let me bring up the whiteboard, and you give me the questions, and so we can get into schoolwork. Right, so it's much time. Hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. Um, Lexi, you got him?
Yes, sir. His mother said she's going to voice note you.
Okay. I wonder what is that now?
So when you voice noted it to them, you will get it.
I'm just wondering what is it. Right, so let's go. Who's going to give me the first question? Come, people. Who's going to give me the first question now? All right, Shani, give me one of the questions that we got for our assignment.
4x plus y equal -2.
4x. So it's equation one, all right? So we are solving simultaneous equation using substitution method.
X plus y equal 1.
Yeah, man, I know. Simultaneous equation using the substitution method, right? Substitution method. Oh, Tasha is on. All right. What is it now? Go ahead and read it for me now. Shani? Yeah, go ahead now, Shani. What is it now?
What should I say?
No, man, give me the question.
Oh,
4x
plus y equal
uh-huh,
-2.
equal -2. And the other one,
X plus y equal 1.
x plus y equal 1. Okay. All right, tell me what you did now. Yeah, go straight.
Me, sir?
Yes.
Sir,
What
me
if you
never
got
do
put?
that one day.
Give me the one that you did then. Just give me the one that you
Okay.
did. Mhm.
2x minus y
2x minus y, yeah.
equal -5.
And
Negative x. Is
uh,
that? I don't even know. Plus
oh,
2y
hold
equals
on.
7.
What happened? Are you looking in a notebook?
Yes, I am.
So you mean not even know? Me not understand. Me not understand that statement there.
No, me remember. Me try remember if I did
So
this on the
wait.
paper.
Did you write it in the notebook?
Yes, I did.
So what you trying to remember? You don't have a notebook beside you?
I have it right here, sir.
So what you trying to remember? If you did it in your notebook, I have a notebook beside you.
I did it on my book, but the one that I screenshot off of your whiteboard, may I try to remember if it was a negative x.
So you didn't write off the
That's why
one.
I said it. That's it.
So you didn't write off what you had screenshot in the notebook?
No, I did not. I just write it from the phone.
So you're doing work that I didn't give you?
No, sir, not the word. The same work you give me.
Come.
But you can make mistake by putting positive x,
Come.
negative x instead of positive x. So that's why I'll try to remember if I
All right,
negative
sister.
or positive.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, because you need to make sure which is the correct one that you did.
Tell you what I have.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So I have y, negative y equals
No, man. What's the second equation?
negative x plus 2y equals 7.
Plus 2y equals to
Equals
7.
7.
Okay, so tell us what to do now in terms of the steps.
So, I'm going to explain myself now.
Did you do the question, Shani?
I did.
So tell me what you did. Tell me what you wrote now, Shani.
So I have negative y equals 5 minus
Negative y
2x
equals to what?
equals 5
Minus 2x.
Yes, sir. And I wrote again
So
negative
hold
y.
on. At the top right here, was it supposed to be 2x minus y equals negative 5?
Yeah,
So what happened to it right here?
other here.
So what happened to it right here? You told me negative y equals 5 minus 2x.
Yes, sir, that's what I have.
So what happened to the negative 5 that was right here?
It becomes positive
How it became positive? Okay,
because I bring it over.
you took over this negative 5? Did you move that negative 5? Just answer now. When I ask a question, you answer. Move the negative 5?
No, sir. No, sir.
So you say you brought it over. You have to try and concentrate, Chani. You have to try and concentrate. You have to break yourself out of this thing. You have to try and concentrate. You have to look. You have to look and pay attention to what you're doing. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I'm
So
going to
negative 1.
come again. Negative what? What do you call it? Negative what?
I'm going to the second step.
No, but you have to correct this step first.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a plus there.
It must be a plus. How can it be a plus? You can't be a plus. You have a negative y right here. So, all right, let me put that step. Minus 5 right there, so right? You will divide both sides by negative 1. So you're going to end up with y equal to positive 5 and positive 2x. And you can
Yes,
read.
sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. What's the next step now? Good night, Tarsha.
Good night, sir.
Okay then. Nice to see you back in class. All right.
So I have
Okay.
y equal 2x minus 5. I bring over the
Don't not understand. Are you seeing what I'm doing on the board?
yes, sir.
What am I? What's the last? What I have on the board there?
You have y equal 5 plus 2x.
How I end up with y equal 5 plus 2x?
You divide each side by 1.
-1. So how you coming back now to give me
Yes,
what
sir.
you're giving me something different now? Give me what you have. Continue.
No, but what I have is wrong then, sir.
Shani, give me what you have. You
Yes,
see that?
sir.
You know this is your problem. When a person say something to you, you have something else to say. Give me what you have.
I have y equal 2x
Mhm.
minus 5.
Okay. And then
And
and then what else to do after that?
we're going to substitute.
You're going to substitute. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. What you want to substitute now?
Negative x
-x. Okay, okay. Oh, minus x. Uh-huh.
the second equation, sir,
Okay. Minus x, yeah.
minus again. Then I'm going to put bracket.
Minus. Isn't there a positive 2y right here? You told me positive 2y right here.
Yes, sir. Sorry, remove the minus.
So I'm going to put plus what? You're not concentrating in Shani. You did this question?
Yes, I did.
So why you take so long? Tell me what you have.
I have bracket 2x minus 5.
So what about the 2 on the outside right here? So
I did not put that in, sir.
why not? All right, let me stop right here. Students, this is a teaching and learning moment now. The difficulty that Shani is having right here can be solved by simply using your eyes carefully. There's no need to, when you're practicing for an exam, preparing for an exam, there's no need to rush. Once you're doing work each day, you will be ready. Now, it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to make mistakes, right? People can make mistakes, but guess what? You have to you have to know what's the word now? You have to look back over what you're doing. Now, you have to look at examine how you think. Now, if the classes are being recorded each Monday night, each night that I teach, the classes are recorded because what is the stream through YouTube, it is recorded automatically. If you had subscribed, you'll be able to have access to that. Now, if you go back to the recorded session, if you're not sure of what was done, all you have to do is go back to the recorded session, view the video again, and see exactly what were the steps conducted or carried out. And then you check back to see if you are doing the right thing. If not, you correct yourself. So nobody's going to say that you're not going to make mistakes. You will make mistakes, but you need to check to see if you are making a mistake. Mathematicians make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But we don't stop until we get it right. That's the kind of spirit you need to develop. You do not stop until you get it right. You understand? You have to learn to be accurate, precise. It doesn't come overnight, I agree, but it comes with practice. And when I ask you questions, though, am I so like I'm pushing you? But I have to push you because I want you to open up your mind. I want you to think. I want you to open up your mind. I still write it, even though it's incorrect. But you know why I still write it? To show you, and everybody can see this, that you still have a bit of understanding, but you have made some mistake. That's all. Still a bit of understanding, but you have made some mistake. Fine. Now, but do not try to work from memory. Do not try to work from memory. Let me ask Shani, were you trying to memorize what we did in class, Shani?
Yes, sir.
Why? And that's a mistake. That's a mistake you're making. Don't work from memory. Don't work from memory. If you were in my first class, you'd have heard me said students are not to work from memory. Much is not about how much you remember. No, I'm not saying go. Yeah, practice. Those are the time to try to memorize it. When you go to the exam, you probably have to do that. But if you practice and get understanding, you don't have to worry about remembering because you remember it automatically. Try teaching back somebody. Try teaching yourself. Look at the mirror. You know what I'm going to start doing for this class? Just like I'm going to do for the HSB class, I'm going to ensure that each person has a question to teach back the class. All right, let's take somebody else. Who was in the class? Tangini.
Yes, sir.
Not a bad try, Shani. Not a bad try. You're bold enough to face Mr. Bernard this evening, but not a bad try. But you have to do things differently now. Stop trying to operate off memory. If you didn't remember, go back to the video, look back at the steps that we did in class, then now you try it back. Simple. That way you learn about
Okay.
your mistake. You learn from your mistake. Understand? All right. Let's
Right,
go
sir.
Tangi. Give me a question. Okay. And please, miss, go and look back on the screenshot and see and write out the writing in a book. That's the part that gets me upset. Because if you do it in a book, you're supposed to know what you're doing. If you wrote it off, you're supposed to know exactly what was there. Because you're not blind. Come now, Tangini, let's go. Is my clean?
Sir, number 2.
Just give me one. Just give me one of the questions. Take us through it.
5x
Uh-huh.
minus y equals 6.
Huh? Second equation.
5x minus y.
Yeah, I have that. 5x minus y equals 6. What's the next one?
2x minus y equals 3.
2x minus y equals 3. Okay. All right, go ahead. First step.
Rearrange that of negative y
All right,
equal
all right,
5x.
all right. Pause there, pause there. Shani, you heard that? Shani?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what she said? What
Yes.
special word did she use a while ago?
Rearrange.
Exactly.
Listening.
Exactly. That is what I want. That's what they must strive to get. State the step.
Okay,
Very
sir.
good. Okay. Very good, Tangina. Go ahead now.
Sir,
Rearrange.
negative y,
Which of the equations are rearranged?
the first one,
Okay. So negative y
equal 5x plus 6.
equals 5x. Sure. Wait, is it positive 5x?
No, sir. Negative 5x.
Okay. Continue.
The second step is to substitute.
Wait, but you don't finish it. You have negative y.
So you divide both sides by -1.
Okay, and you end up with
Y equal 5x
mhm,
minus
minus 6. Okay. All right. So next step is to substitute. Go ahead. I'm not hearing it. Tangine, I'm not hearing you. Tangine seems to be having a internet problem here. Go ahead, Tangine. Try again. I hear the Tangine. All right. Tangine is having some internet issues. Does somebody want to take it up from here for her? She's got kicked off. Your mic is muted, Shani. If you're attempting to take it up for her, and I'm not seeing Ashay either.
No, sir. I don't want to.
Why not? Try man. Ashay is having internet problem. Hold on, please. Hello. Okay, no problem. Cool. Okay, Sitangin is back. Go ahead, Tangini. Your mic is muted, Tangini.
Sir, my mic wasn't working.
Okay.
After you substitute.
Hold. 1 second here. 1 second, please. All right. I take the message next year, but I can't finish this tweeting. All right. Go again, no Tangini. Let's go again. Substitute.
Sorry, substitute y in equation 2.
Equation 2. All right. So we're going to have 2x. Continue. Tell me where to go from here.
2x minus 5x.
You want to put it in brackets?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Minus 6. Yeah, continue.
Yes,
Equal.
Equal 3.
Okay, good. All right. So what's next now from here?
To solve equation in one variable, you'd have 2x or negative 3x.
Oh, yeah. Okay, negative 3x. So you want to explain how you got negative 3x? Explain how you got negative 3x.
So you would subtract because 2x is smaller than 5x.
Okay.
To subtract, you would get a negative
Okay. Okay. Good. All right. Wonderful. All right. Continue now. Negative 3x. Continue.
minus 6 equals 3.
Is it minus 6? You sure it's minus 6? 2x minus minus 6. It will be 2x minus minus 6. Remember, this minus is here now. 2x minus minus 6. So it become what?
Positive.
Positive 6. Be equal to 3. All right. So what do we do from here now?
Subtract the 6 from the 3.
Okay, 6 from the 3. Okay. So minus 3x is equal to 3 minus 6. All right. Continue.
So you would have negative 3 equal negative 3x, sorry, equal negative 3.
Negative 3. Okay.
Negative 3x equal negative 3.
Okay. So explain, Lexi. Negative 3x equal negative 3. Okay. So what is x equal to here then?
X equal 1.
Positive 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. I will get positive 1 because we're dividing the 3 by both sides.
Negative.
Go to negative. Okay.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. So we have the value of x. What next now? What's next now?
So substitute, you just substitute x in equation 2.
Equation 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In equation 2, you sure?
Sir, the second equation, it is x, not that one.
This one?
Yes, sir. Sorry, mix up. You substitute x in the second variable. Yes, sir.
Is it the
Yes,
second
sir.
equation or the first equation?
The 2x, the second equation.
But would it be that being that we use the second equation to find the value of x? All right, no problem. Okay, no problem. All right, so 2 times 1. Mm-hmm.
Minus y equals 3.
Minus y equals 3. Okay. What's next now?
2 minus y equals 3. It of
2 minus
y equals 3. So you subtract 2 from both sides after that.
2 from both sides. And we have negative
And
y
you leave with negative y.
equal to 3 minus 2. And therefore the answer becomes what now? Negative y equal to
Equal 1.
1. So y is equal to what now?
Y equal negative 1.
Okay. All right. Let's see if your answer is correct. I'm going to explain it for the benefit of those who were absent in the last class, but I want to give each person a chance to express themselves who did the homework. All right. So to ensure that the answer is correct, you would test the values of x and y in both of these equations, right? So if x is 1, 5 times 1 is 5, and if y is negative 1, then it become positive when you replace it in the first equation. So it'll be 5 plus 1, which is 6. So that's correct. Let's test it in the second equation. X is 1 again, y is negative 1, become positive. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. So the answer is correct. Very good, Tangini. Not bad, even though you're a bit, edgy, but that's okay. Accepted. All right. For the benefit of those who are absent from the class, let's go through number one. Go through number one. All right. For number one, though, 4x. This is number one, Tangini. This is
No, sir. It's number two.
but is one of the questions. This one is one of the questions. 4x plus 1 equal -2. Then x plus 1 is equal to 1. All right. Lexi and company, those who were absent from last class. We are looking at the third method of how to solve a simultaneous equation. There are more than 3 methods actually. You have the graph method that we looked at, elimination method that we have looked at before the holidays, substitution method that we have looked at when we came in the new year, and there's a final method which is called the vector method, right? When we reach vectors, you will see how to use the vector method. Now, in the substitution method, you want to choose one of the equations to rearrange, right? Choose one of them. You can choose that equation 1, or you can choose that equation 2. So it's always best to label. So you label your equations. So you call that EQ1. You label second equation. You call that EQ2. Now, don't be afraid to make mistakes with it. It's called experiment, trial and error. But if you make a mistake, you don't stop until you get it correct, all right? Now, we're going to rearrange. Let us try and rearrange equation 1. I'm going to do both of them. I'm going to rearrange both of them to show you that it doesn't matter which one you rearrange first. All right, let's go. Now, if I rearrange equation 1, I'm going to end up getting y equal to -4x minus 2. That's what I'm going to end up getting. How I get -4x? Now, as I said before, in equation, it must be balanced. This equal sign is a statement that's saying that what the statement on the left is the same as the statement on the right. So if you do something on the left, you must do the same thing on the right to maintain the statement, for the statement to continue to be true. That is why what we say, if we take away from one, we must take away from the other. Now, to leave the y by itself or make it the subject of the formula, we have to subtract 4 from the statement on the left, and also to maintain the statement, we subtract it from the expression on the right. That's why we end up with -4x. Good. So if it is positive now, it becomes negative on the other side. Get that, Lexi and company?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your mic muted, Lexi. So I didn't hear you.
I said yes, sir.
Okay, you did. Okay. All right. So that's how we end up with that. Now, y is by itself. It is positive. Good. If it was negative, then we'd have to divide both sides by -1. But it is positive, so there's no need to do any division. All right. Now, I haven't gotten y by rearranging equation 1. We're now going to substitute what y is equal to in equation 2. sinuses are, let me shorten it by putting at subs. So we're going to substitute y in equation 2. That means where y is, we're going to put the value of y. So y is minus 4x minus 2. Let's bracket that. Minus 4x minus 2. Good? Equal to 1. Everybody see the substitution?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Lexi see the substitution?
Yes, sir.
Shani, Tasha see the substitution?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright. Let's see the substitution. Alright. So let's go now. Somebody drop off. Shani drop off. Alright, so x then, this plus, please bear in mind, what you see once you have a bracket, some multiplication is taking place here. And it is assumed that where there's no number, there's an imaginary one, they call it. So 1 is supposed to be there. And 1 times anything is the same thing, right? 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 4 is 4. 1 time anything is the same thing. So therefore, we have minus 4x. Now we have minus 2 equal 1. Good. Now, x minus 4x is going to lead us negative 3x, as Tangini explained. You're subtracting a bigger number from a smaller number, we'll have a negative response. So we have negative 3x minus 2 equal 1. Now, what is it saying to us? What a negative number 3 times a number x minus 2 give us 1. So we want to find out what number when multiplied by negative 3 and subtracted from 2 will give us positive 1. Now, there's only one number you can subtract 2 from to get 1. And what is that number? Huh? Other Galaxy?
1.
1? 2 from 1 give 1?
Oh,
It's only one number you can subtract 2 from to give you 1. Which number is that? Two from
3,
what?
sir.
Give you 3. Exactly. Thank you, Tasha. 3. So negative 3x then must equal to 3. This is all you have to think, When you don't just write down things like that, you think along the way. Think along the way. When you think along the way, you skip steps. Right? You don't have to explain or get 3 because once you understand the statement, that's why I always encourage you guys to read the expressions in English. Once you read it in English, it is telling you what to do. Right? So negative 3x is equal to positive 3. Now my question is this then. What does negative 3x means in English? How do we read it in English? Anybody? Anybody?
Sir, negative 3 times a number x equal 3.
Okay.
Sir,
Go ahead, Tangini.
you know, give out the answer.
Oh
Should
no,
I?
no, you shouldn't. Lexi, you want to give us that answer? What number when you multiply by negative 3 can give you a positive 3? Lexi?
sir.
What number when you multiply by negative 3 give you a positive 3?
1.
Negative 1 or positive 1?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. Okay, that's correct. Have you check your Wi-Fi, Shani? Everybody hear me clearly? Everybody's here. Tasha hear me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so x is positive 1. So how you get x? You divide both sides by negative 3. All right? Actually, it's negative 1, not positive 1. Sorry, negative 1. So that's so now we have found the value of x. We have found the value of x. Now we define the value of y. Now we interfered with equation 1 and equation 2. We rearrange equation 1. We substitute the value of y in equation 2. So what Tangini did in hers, we're going to do the opposite of what Tangini did and see if it still works. So I'm going to put the value of x in equation 1 to find the value of y. Let's go. All right. So let's go. It's actually negative 1. Why did I put positive 1 there? Negative 1 right there. Good. All right. So let us then go now. Let's go. Now, if I put in the value of 1 in equation 1, let us do it in the corner right here. And please know you put it, because of the space on my board, I'm doing it right there. So just ensure that you do it below in your notebooks. Now, 4 bracket x, 4 bracket 1, I'm substituting. Sorry, negative 1. Why I keep putting that? My sinuses are bothering me. Please excuse me at this buckle. Plus y is equal to negative 2. Now, the question here then, this is negative 4 plus y is equal to negative 2. Good. What number, when added to negative 4, will give me negative 2? Anybody want to tell me? What number when added to negative 4 will give us negative 2? Anybody want to tell me? What number when added to negative 4 will give us negative 2? What number can I add to negative 4 to get negative 2?
Negative 2, sir.
Negative 2.
2, what, sir? Not negative. 2, sir. Not negative 2, not 2, sir.
Positive 2. Okay.
Yeah, positive.
Okay. Very good. So y therefore is equal to 2. That's it. Right? Good. I want everybody to practice. I'm breaking you into skipping steps. Look and think, then answer. That's a timing strategy that we can work with. Good. Good. Timing strategy we can work with. All right. So we have found the value of x and we have found the value of y. Let's substitute them in both equations. So if x was negative 1 in equation 2, and y is 2. So negative 1 plus 2 will give us back positive 1 right here. So it will work in that one. If I put it x here again, negative 4 plus 2 will give us negative 2. So therefore, the values are correct, right? Now, whichever way you take it, whichever one you rearrange, you'll have got the same answer. All right, good. All right. Getting understanding now, Lexi?
Sir, a bit better.
A bit better. We're lost now.
Sir, when you start substitute,
When I start substitute, where the first substitution are the values.
where the value is.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, if we solve to get x, you understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now that we got the value of x, we substitute it in this equation. We could have choose any of the two equations. I just choose equation number 1. So where x is in equation number 1, I put negative 1. You see that?
Yes, sir.
And then now I just work it like normal. After that, 4 times negative 1 give us negative 4.
So all of that is when you choose equation 1, everything.
In the box right there,
Yes, sir. Or that is for equation 2.
when I choose equation 1.
Mm.
Right. So the steps though is that you have to rearrange one of the two equations. After you rearrange them, meaning that you're going to make one of them y the subject of the form, the statement or the equation. Then whatever we get the value of y to be, we're going to place that into the other equation, not the same one, but the other equation. And then we'll find the value of x now. We'll get the value of x now. We'll plug it into any of the two equations to find the value of y. And that is it. Now, if I were you guys, I rewatch this class and the one before this and practice. So next week's class, everybody have to come prepared to do at least one of these questions. And I'm going to start doing this every class. Every class we do one question, we do something. Everybody have to come back to do at least one question. Everybody have a chance to explain how to do one question, because we're not going to leave this class unless you learn something. So you better master your one question. You don't know which one I'm going to give you, so make sure you master everyone and get them right. All right. So that is it for substitution method. So you can watch back this video and watch back the previous class. All right. Let us now move to, let's see how much time we have left. All right, we have time. Okay. Let us now move to the other section of our class. All right, so we're going to do I'm looking for the C.X.C math syllabus so you guys to see what we're doing now. All right, so here's the math syllabus. All right. So we have been working on, just want to take you guys on what has been happening. Now, based on our asynchronous platform, which is Schoology, you have done computation assignments, right? All of you have started that, but not all of you have finished that. Number theory, we'll look at it last. It has to do with types of numbers and so forth. Cons arithmetic, you are doing that on this Schoology platform. That's where you get your assignments for that. Persons have been doing that. Sets, the same thing. Measurements, the same thing. Statistics, the same thing. Algebra is there as well, but we are doing a bit of algebra in the live session as well because we are doing relations, functions, and graph. So we started the school year at section 8 in the live sessions. That's where I've started. And you see, we have the videos in Schoology would have covered section 9 of the syllabus as well and part of section 10. So we'll be using the live classes to finish up section 8, finish up section 10, do a bit of things in section 9 that the videos did not take care of, and so forth. So your responsibility is to do the your responsibility is to do the assignments weekly, students. And I should not be reminding persons to do the assignments. I should not be doing that at this time. No. If you are doing an assignment and you're having difficulty, call me. You know what Lexi did today? Lexi and I went through one or two of our worksheets that she was having a problem with. Because she need to get that out of the way so we can move on. So she can move on from there. But you don't just sit down there and wait. And just wait. Just wait. Time is going. So when you sit down there and wait, that doesn't make any sense. So I'm asking you, if while you're doing the worksheet, send me a text and say, sir, I'm having a problem with this worksheet. And we'll look at it together and you move on. Do not seek help from anybody else but me or God, but nobody else. All right. So we're going to move forward now to section 8 and see now what we have covered so far based on the activity. And it's one activity called just to start there because we're using the book 24 hours, so 40 hours to get in a grade 1. I'm going to go back to that. I have screenshot, I have scanned some activities from it, which I'm going to let you start doing. So we'll be going on some extended time for classes now. So no more new students are there. We're not new anymore. So, and if any new student come, you just have to work on the flow right now. Because our Mondays and Thursdays will be occupied by all students. Mondays and Thursdays occupied by all students. All right. So now here are the objectives. Now, the videos will cover objective 1, 2, 3, 6 up to 6. We have done objective 7. We have done objective 8. We have done objective 9. We have done objective 10. We have done objective 11. We have found the length. I believe we have found the length. Did we? Did we find the length of the line, class? We sure did we find the length? Tasha, yeah, if you're speaking, I might is muted. We didn't do the length, so we have to do the length then. But we did the midpoint for sure. Solve graphically a system of 2 linear equations in 2 variables. We have been doing that so far. Solve graphically, we did that system of 2 linear equations in 2 variables, and we did that. Represent the solution of 2 linear inequalities. The videos will cover this, but we're going to do some work on that as well. Linear programming will be coming in that. All right. We'll be doing linear programming. hopefully we can start at the next class on Thursday. So I pray that nobody will miss that class. Very crucial in our programming. All right. The video will cover 21 parts of it, not everything, but parts of it, and so forth. All right. So we soon finish with section 8. And so revision will start. So students, you have to do your work. You have to do your work. We're working with the syllabus, we're following the syllabus, and that's what we're working with. All right. All right. So for the exercise today, we're going to be looking at graphing quadratics expression. Yes, Lexi, may I take it? All right. So we're going to explore this graph. We're going to explore it. And I want you to observe what happens on the graph. Let's start everything at 0. Trying to get everything to be 0. This is not yet 0. All right. Now, what we have here, can somebody, this is saying y is equal to ax squared plus b times x plus c. And you add everything. And it will give you a particular result or value for y. Now, we are going to be looking at in our class how they arrive at ax squared plus bx plus c. Did we do factorization? Have we touched factorization as well?
No, sir.
All right, so we'll be doing some algebra. All right, so before we go to linear programming, we're going to go straight into algebra. We're going to start the algebra part of the syllabus and then get back into linear programming. All right. Now, if you notice, now the ax squared plus the bx plus c, there are 3 terms. Now, a term is separated by operations. In this case, the plus sign. Everybody understand that? Everybody
So
understand
could
that?
you repeat?
A term is separated by operations. And operations is a plus sign. So there are 3 terms. You get that?
Yes,
Get
sir.
that?
Yes, sir.
So because there are 3 terms, it is called a trinomial expression. Trinomial expression. So T-R-I means 3. Nomial term, 3 terms. Now it is a quadratic expression because the highest degree of the trinomial expression is 2. Now what we mean by degree? The power of x is what gives it a degree. So what's the degree for the first term? What's the degree for the first term? Come class, answer.
0.
No. The first term begins at A, not C. So what's the degree for the first term? Is the power of x now? I told you the power of x. The power of x gives it a degree. So what's the power of x?
Sir, 2.
2. So the degree is 2. For the second term, bx, what's the power of x right there, so?
1.
1. For c, what's the power of x?
0.
0. Sorry. And anything raised to the power of 0 is equal to what? Anybody know?
0.
No.
0.
No. Anything raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Write that down.
1.
Anything raised to the
Is
power
equal
of
to
0.
1, sir.
1. Yes. That's what Ashe.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Anything raised to the power and yes, Tasha. Anything raised to the power of 1 is equal to 0. All right. So let us now, we're exploring. Let's see what happens when we increase. And please note where you see A and B. Those represents what we call coefficient. Coefficient. I can't see that Tasha is watching the video. You're watching the video, Tasha?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. I know why you're doing that. You're interested, you're hearing clearly. All right. So the A and B are called coefficients. Can somebody tell me the definition of coefficients? Do you know? Anybody know the definition of the word coefficient? What does the word coefficient mean? You can Google it, feel free. But you don't know, you Google. All right, so I don't think it'll take too long.
Sir, it says a number or constant that is placed before and multiplying the variable in an algebraic equation.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So it's a numerical or constant quantity placed before and multiplying the variable in an algebraic expression. So the variables in this algebraic expression is x and y, but the a is before the variable x. So it's a coefficient. Basically, what it is saying now, it is basically telling us how much x squared for in terms of the a, and for b how much x. That right? That's what basically is saying to us. How much? Just like it said 2 times 3. And if you put 2 bracket 3, it's saying how much groups of 3 is 2. Same thing, same meaning. Doesn't change. All right. So now let us get back into this now. So if I go like this, note what happens. I want you to use your eyes now, ladies. Use your eyes. And tell me what you observe. What you observe? Nobody observe anything? Lexi, go ahead.
So the higher the y, what's that part? What you call that, sir? There's
Coefficient
a
A. Coefficient of A.
the higher it goes, it goes. Is
Mm-hmm.
on the graph is like a smile, and that the slimmer it gets.
The slimmer it gets. Okay. It's closer. It moves to the y-axis. All right, good. So you said higher. So as the value of A increases, it's actually that type of graph is called a parabola. Parabola seems to be what? Closing up. But what happens when it goes opposite direction?
It decreases.
What decreases? What decreases?
So why the
And it will go turn upside down.
what's that?
Good. So if this exercise for you to observe, so you're supposed to use the eyes. All right. Learn to observe. Shani should be on to be using her eyes. Oh, Shani is on. Very good. Shani, I hope you're using your eyes and observing. So it flattens, like I want to flatten the curve. Good. So when the coefficient is 0, then naturally there's no curve. But when the coefficient goes to negative now, as Tangides, as Lexi says, it flips. Good. So you should be able to read these kind of graph. Tell what is good. Tell how the graph is, because sometimes exam asks to sketch a graph. So you have to know what are some of the indicators and what do they determine? What do they indicate rather? All right, let's look at the other one. What if this is 0? What about the B? All right. So does a coefficient, does it, all right, I will ask you a question. And that's why you guys observe. All right, let's look at C now. All right. Any observation made? An observation?
Do it again.
Yeah, with the graph, yeah.
Do
So what
it
your
again.
eyes? Do it again?
Yes, sir.
For which one?
C. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Any observations?
Sir, I don't know. Oh, what we call it, but
Call it what you feel to
sir,
call it. Yeah.
it's like
Mm.
that that one. It would, as I see go up or down, so it would determine the where you want to put the curve.
Where you want to put the curve? Okay. Okay.
C is always a straight line. Yeah, always straight.
Yes, Tasha says it's not a curve, it's a straight line. All right, so Tasha, what's your observation?
I'm saying that C is always in a straight line. Nothing really changed about C much. Just that probably it's equal. I don't know.
Okay.
Sir, what made us say is like carry up, kept move it, sir, and then move A, and you kind of see what I'm talking.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm going to that next. I'm going to that, but I was doing them individually first. All right, let's go. I'm going to let's make it 1. Let's make it 2. The coefficient 2. All right, let's use that. All right. And let's make this that. And let's make this that. That. Okay. Another observation? Another observation? Does it change your thoughts? it change your thoughts?
No,
Sir,
Okay, thank you.
as
Go ahead.
Alexis said, sir, when you move C up or down, when you move it up, it decreases the size of the curve, and when you move
You
it
mean C?
down,
C?
not this
yes,
one.
sir.
Oh,
C, you sure see this is sure, yes, sure. C is trouble the size of the curve.
sir,
Yes, Tasha, go ahead.
It carried up or down. If you
the difference between C and the rest of them, C only goes one direction, sir. Like it's a lot different from the other two. C goes up and down. That's
Okay, all right, good. Okay, good. So C move it up or down. The constant move it, the third term move it up or down. Okay. What were you saying, Lexi?
what Tasha said.
Okay. All right. So in an observation, what about other people then? Tash, Shani and Ashe. Ashe. What about you two? Do you not you don't have anything? You don't have the eyes to see? Ashe, are you there? Going once.
Yes,
Going.
sir. I'm here.
Do you see you don't observe anything?
wait there.
Sir,
Huh?
what did you say?
Did you observe anything?
Sir, um,
Well, sir.
sir,
Yes, Tasha.
sir, is it a case where A could you move A? Let me see again. What could you move A and B?
A and B. Okay.
Be more likely fit.
I'm wondering if it's a case where
The word intercept.
like A is for C is for length or something. I'm not really sure. Something I go on for the graph.
All right.
Something I go on
All right. There's something more. There's something to think when I see it now. There's one particular thing supposed to stand out.
The word axis, sir. The word intercept.
Yeah, the y-intercept is there. What's the y-intercept?
So that would be where B would have determined it, where the axis of symmetry is.
But there's no symmetry there right now.
And sorry.
That's if you put that's if it go like this.
The symmetry coming.
When B is 0, right? When x is 0 actually. Good. Then B is 5. Right there. Now not necessarily 5. But when x is 0, y will become 5. Basically right there. Good. Right?
Yes, sir.
However, what I thought you guys would have seen though, that if you notice what kind of motion is the graph going into? What kind of motion when I move B? What kind of
It
motion?
expanding as it expand.
It expand? Okay. It expand.
As it
Well,
expand,
mhm.
the A go to the right, I think.
A go to
No,
the
no.
right.
to the X intercept
You mean the
or so.
curve? You mean the curve? Go to the right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they reduce.
And the B go to the
Hmm.
opposite.
No man, look carefully now. You have to look at the numbers
Ooh.
that's changing. It is the coefficients that are actually changing now. That's I'm changing now. All right, you are seeing something. Now that y-intercept is playing a very important role. See, it doesn't even move from the y-intercept. You realize that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, I get what you're saying, sir.
Okay, what am I saying, Shani? Let me hear.
Me, you're talking to, sir?
Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying. So what are you what am I saying?
Each time it moves to the, move in the same motion, it
Mhm.
either go positive on the y. Is that
Yeah,
the y-axis?
I move
It
it
goes
yeah, go ahead. It goes where? Go ahead. It goes where?
it go either positive or negative.
Either positive or negative. Well,
Yes, sir.
I am actually moving it positive, negative, but
And
what I want you to look at, what I want you to look at
on the x-axis.
is the motion of the graph. Doesn't remind doesn't say anything. We're just exploring this graph.
Almost look like one slope.
Like a slope.
Pattern.
You see that stuff. Not the shape of the graph now. Now you look at the movement of the graph now.
The five five on the y-axis and 5 on the x-axis.
Well, in
And
that
as I said, the y-intercept no move. It stay up on the 5.
yes, it does. It does, but there's something. I want someone must can. Is there an R word they could use? Let me get it. There's an R word they could use to describe the motion of the curve. Well, that's what I'm seeing.
Word.
Rotating, sir.
Oh yes, Ashay. How long you that take? You never see that. You never see that long.
What you said, sir?
It rotates.
Rotating.
Curve is rotating. There's no see that. I rotate and rotate.
Mm,
So the second term or the B term you can rotate the graph. So if you want to find out the point of rotation for a curve, you use it y-intercept. You see it now? Because I've been what it doesn't matter whether the as a number decrease or increase, it does not affect where the point of rotation or center of rotation of the curve, which is at the y-intercept. Right? What if we was to remove this now, flip it now? Or if we were to flip it, it remains the same. Still the same. Still the same. That y-intercept remains the same. Make sense? Y-intercept remains the same. Doesn't change. So, but C now carries a different type of transformation. So we see two transformations so far. We see rotation with the B when the B changes, and there's another transformation taking place. It's called movement. Transformation is basically the movement of a figure without changing the shape. And it's not the curve might look like expansion, but it's because I pull it down further. It's the same shape, it doesn't change, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I know it looks like it has expanded, but no, it hasn't. Because I'm pulling the oldest when I push it up, you only see part. When I pull it down, you see the full body of it, right? So what is C does? What kind of transformation is C carrying out here?
Dimension.
It's up and down. It started as a T. The type of transformation that C does. It started as a T.
Translation.
What do you call the word? What's the word, Lexi?
So I said translation, and it doesn't look like translation.
It is translation, of course.
Oh, it don't look like it too.
It comes down. If you look at this point, where the curve turns, that is moving in a straight direction. You don't see that?
Yes,
You don't see
sir.
that? Yes, it is translation. It's translate up or down, as Tashi pointed out too. All right. Now we're at 10 o'clock, and I believe those are high school have had a long day today. So we're gonna break here. We didn't do much work tonight, actually, but um, this is to introduce you now to something new. Well, for the class, that is. So next class we're going to be doing a bit more exploration, but we're going to be studying even more in depth. And then now we're going to be looking at how we can identify the roots of the parabola, the max and minimum of this type of curve. You're going to get an opportunity to plot the points and draw your own curves as well, right? And try to move your curve, play your curve on your graph paper. Good. However, please, student, try to be more observant. The observation today wasn't so bad, but there's room for improvement. All right. So we'll end our session now, and we take it up back on Thursday. We'll continue to this, but we might break. But let us break on this first and go into the algebra. Let's go into algebra first, and then we'll return to this because I want to get the algebra out of the way, and then get into this because algebra is a lot. Going forward, we're gonna need to use algebra a whole lot. So I want to strengthen your algebra if there's any weakness and move forward. All right. So the classes as of now is Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. All right. Okay. And note, going forward, we might start the class earlier than 8 p.m. to give persons opportunity to present. So next week, sorry, for Thursday coming, each person is going to present again on a particular question. I think I'll give you the question in WhatsApp, the questions in WhatsApp, and you will do all of them. And I'll ask each and every one of you to choose one during class and present on that. Take us through it step by step. All right. So I would love maybe if we could start the class at 7:15, that would be good. All right. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough, everybody. Fair enough.
Yes, sir.
Fair enough. And guess what? To make it even more spicy. To make it even more spicy, I can choose questions from section 1 and 2 and 3. So it means that you're supposed to cover. So those persons who are at section 1, which I know who you are, I'll ask you to teach us this, give you a question, and you teach the class based on that. So make sure you understand. Those who are section 3 as the teacher class. So like Lexino can teach on sets. We choose a topic, teach on sets. Tangini Ashe can teach on consumer arithmetic, and I think
Actually, sir.
yeah, Ashe, yes. Oh, Ashe that sets as well. So Ashe and Lexi can teach sets, and Tangini will teach consumer arithmetic thereabout, and Shani and Tasha can teach from the competition assignments there. So going along, each person gets something to teach because we want to remember our goal is to get a grade 1 for maths, and I'm working for that. I hope that's what you're working for too, because this is the home of grade 1 students, and we want to maintain that. All right. So, have yourselves a good night, and our normal practice. No, tonight wasn't much, but Shani, let me hear from you. You go first.
Sir, tonight was okay. Even though I was a little bit tired. I was fighting for my eyes to keep open, but it was alright otherwise.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Good. Now, I'm talking to myself and I'm talking to you all as well. We need to exercise. As Shani mentioned about being tired, we just start exercising. I think I need to start get up in the mornings and walk and exercise. Since I'm on online school now, I guess I should start walking again and get some exercise going so I can keep your body fit so you can stay up, right? Um, Good. And try to eat healthy, students. Try to eat healthy. All right. Ashay, how was your class tonight? You didn't say much tonight, but how was class?
Sir, it wasn't bad. Although my internet keep on giving me problem, but it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. Okay. All right. Tangini.
Classes, good, sir. Um, I didn't have any challenges.
Okay. Not for you tonight. Tasha on God. Tasha on God. Okay, Lexi, how was class tonight?
Class was okay, sir.
Okay. And Tasha, be that you have been watching it as well on YouTube channel, put in your response in the YouTube chat. You can't get away. All right. Okay. So remember to practice on your textbooks. Practice on your textbooks. All right. And remind me to speak about that at the beginning of one of these classes, hopefully Thursday. Or what I want of you with that textbook. All right. So that's it for tonight. Have yourselves a good night. All right.
Same to you.
Yeah.
Okay, good night, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Good night, sir. Good night, everyone.
Good
All
night.
right.
Good
Everyone.
night.
Cool.